The Indian Navy and the Indian Air Force have jointly committed to procure 150 fighter jets before the Ministry of Defence, after which the government agreed to approve the development work on the new twin-engine deck-based fighter program, and the Navy has also decided to abandon its plan to acquire 57 new carrier-based fighter jets from a foreign vendor. The development of the Orca variant for the Indian Air Force will start after the naval prototype is ready and available for testing and evaluation purposes with the Indian Air Force. The Air Force has already committed to procure 100 units of both the AMCA and medium-weight fighters, and as both the Orca and the medium-weight fighter will have the same avionics, electronics, radar and engines, but the medium-weight fighter will complete its development tests by 2028 and enter production in 2030, while the twin-engine deck-based fighter will be ready in 2026. Which means that the Air Force will be in a good position to decide on the procurement of the Orca fighter by 2026, or go ahead with medium-weight fighters in 2030. After India's Ministry of Defence gave clearance to start the fourth indigenous fighter jet project, which will also be powered by the American F414 engine, top experts have said that equipping 40% of the fighter jet fleet from a single-source vendor is a gamble which can backfire on India, and the country must find new ways to develop an alternative engine. After the Air Chief recently asked the DRDO to develop a local engine with a foreign vendor, it is likely that the Defence Ministry will fast-track the successor program to the Kaveri engine. Japan has successfully developed the XF9-1 engine to power its indigenous fifth-generation fighter, which will have the same performance as Pratt & Whitney F119 engines used in the American F-22, and a joint technical collaboration will be profitable for both the Japanese F-3 and the Indian AMCA program. A Pakistani defense analyst had claimed that India is in the process to allow the US forces an access to a base in the Ladakh region under the Logistic Exchange Memorandum of Understanding, and the US will possibly deploy its THAAD air defense system in the region under the US command. The analyst also said that Pakistan had recently warned the Chinese military about this development in an intel report in 2019, and that the development of infrastructure is being done for the deployment of THAAD system. China has also been complaining of recent THAAD deployment in South Korea, a country that doesn't share any land border with China. Even though the Pakistani claim is completely false, but the Indian agencies should investigate the fake intel reports sent to China. The Indian Defence Minister had inaugurated a new light combat helicopter production hangar at Hindustan Aeronautics in February 2020, and even after the chairman of Hindustan Aeronautics have said that the combat helicopter is completely ready for operational induction, and the new production hangar will augment the production capacity to 30 helicopters per year, there is no official confirmation about the order in the coming months, and the order for 15 limited series production helicopters is still awaited, while the total projected requirement is for 160 helicopters.